If there's one thing that was missing from Crusader Kings 3, it's the Tours and Tournament DLC, which allows you to go on tours and hold tournaments. I think it's pretty self-explanatory, the name, isn't it, boys? Big thanks to Paradox Interactive for granting me early access for this DLC. I am collaborating with Paradox to find out how much we can exploit the new mechanics added in Tours and Tournaments, because whilst all of my friends are off on tours, they're fighting in the tournaments, I'm gonna be hatching up something very devious that nobody's ever thought of before. There's actually a chapter 2 bundle right now, guys, where you can get tours and tournaments as well as 3 other DLCs for just $5 extra. Use the link in the description to grab it for yourself. Would help out the channel a lot, and I think you guys would really appreciate it since it is a really good deal. We're gonna begin our adventure in the lands of the English, famous for their tournaments throughout the Middle Ages. I am gonna set up my own ruler though, something more appropriate to this part of the world, let's say. Oh my lord, if this isn't the manliest Chad Lord in all of CK3 history, then I don't know what is, boys. I don't know what is. He's obviously one of the bravest people you can imagine in the entirety of the British Isles. And whilst he might be an absolute trash diplomat, he's an excellent marshal and prowess Chad Lord, and that's what we need, boys. Because King Mangash of England is gonna be winning every single tournament in the realm, and we're gonna get ridiculously rich in the process. We're basically playing Mountain Blade here. We're going around winning everybody's tournament and getting all of their money. Now I know what you're thinking, guys. Ludi, move out the way. We want to see the Chad Lord behind you. And I mean, fine, sure, I'll let you see Mangash in all of his glory. Look at that beautiful chin he's got there, boys. I think it's time we find a spouse as well, since we don't want that Chadness to go to waste. Let's go ahead and set somebody up with inheritable traits though, and let's see who's got the biggest, baddest intrigue levels. That would probably be Solo. Oh, actually, hold up a second. Miss Aldonza's got intelligence trait, and she's not too bad on the skills either. Let's go ahead and reel her in, shall we? Might as well choose our martial chivalry focus so we get the extra prowess that will be of service in the tournaments to come. Natural dread and control growth sounds good to me. Prowess +4 sounds amazing to me, actually. Holy snap, so we literally start with 39 prowess. That is just ridiculous, bro. We now can also station men-at-arms in our various provinces, so we're just gonna click on change station holding, and let's select London for this unit, and this one we're gonna set them up in Oxford. We also need to recruit some more units because we don't have enough. We're gonna go with some Huscarls as well as maybe some more Huscarls. I do enjoy some Huscarls, and some armored footmen as well as some bowmen. Why not? Let's of course station all of these units in the various holdings that we have. Countess Edgifu the Fair is upset with us because we're not giving her a council position. I'm actually inclined to change my current spy master with her. This guy's a 2 intrigue. He's pretty trash overall. Let's check our royal court also whilst we're at it, and let's first off put some of the artifacts in place. We're gonna set up the sniffing house banner. We're Mangash of the sniffing British dynasty. Said enough as it is. Head of St. Edmund. Okay, well, it's interesting that we have heads around the court, but sure, I'm not going to be the judge of anything. Cortana, the famous sword, apparently too, and some large ornaments. Some more banners, I guess. That's really it. We don't have much. We're a small kingdom for now. We will grow in size after we win all of those tournaments and get all that juicy prestige and money from it. With the Tours and Tournament DLC, we also have access to the accolades that we can offer our knights. We're going to have to invite some knights first. We don't really have that many, so let's go ahead and send a herald for it. And another thing I really like is the new activity screen. Essentially, whenever we go on a pilgrimage, hunt, feast, as well as the new interactions of grand wedding, tournament, and grand tour, there's a lot of visual things involved that before were simply a pop-up. That's not the case anymore. We actually have a full process that is shown on screen that I'm going to illustrate as we go along in this campaign. And I feel like this is honestly one of the most insane things I've ever seen in CK3. You know how they say that Paradox games take a few years to mature like a fine wine? Well, this DLC for CK3 is the first step towards seeing that massively getting achieved. It's also pretty vital that we hold our court for the first time in this campaign. Let's see what we have here, what issues we need to deal with. My spy master, Countess Idgifu, watches a servant struggling with a vase before stepping forward to petition his voice. My liege, I seek your aid in combating the issue of bandits harassing the modest people of Bedenford. Alright, that sounds fairly easy. Let's give him some money and go kill those bandits, please, with that money. You do all the work. I just pay for it like a true good king does, obviously. Theowulf can become our ward, or yeah, you know what? Sure, let's make him. Why not? We need as many people as possible in our court, actually. Hero from the frontier, you say. Gospatrick has been defending the small folk from the Welsh raiders and has now traveled away to London to seek an audition with me. He would like to join my court for 80 ducats. Oh, that is a lot. I'm not sure if I have that much. Or I can grant him a county held by somebody else. I can honor him for 160 ducats, or I can imprison him. I feel like, oof, all of my vassals gain 150 opinion in me. So I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to imprison you for doing a good thing. It's just how it works in the Middle Ages, all right? Just shut up and mind your own business, you silly peasant. All right, well, that was the court. We have court grandeur level 5. Not bad, I'd say. Oh, war declared. Norman claim on the English. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is really bad, isn't it? Yep, this is really, really bad. Historically, this played out pretty much on the other guy's side, but I have a little bit of a brain over here, so I'm gonna try and divide and conquer, essentially fight these units separately. You know what? I'm actually gonna take the fight to them. I'm gonna siege down their capital. Maybe I can capture Duke William and get him to stop attacking my lands, basically. That would be the best choice here, I think, because the whole divide and conquer might work, but they still have more units than me, so I gotta play it smart, really. The war is going surprisingly okay, considering that we've pretty much annexed most of occupied most of Normandy. Now we can set up that accolade I was talking about earlier. Let's give Reeve Ebald of Southampton the first accolade. We're gonna name this Virgin Master of England. There you go. That's a proper CK3 player name right there. And it's going to cost us 150 prestige, but it's worth it because now we got our very first acclaimed knight and we can do a second one. Why not? Reeve Ostric of Banbury. Why not? Let's do this, guys. Leader of the Kingsguard. I actually like that name. I was going to make a meme name, but I'm going to keep that one. Yeah, let's get this guy a proper accolade as well. Accolades give you a bonus to your army as well, so considering we're at war, we definitely need this. Any bonus is welcome. That was not an easy fight, but we managed to win it. Barely managed to win it. Now it's time to recover. Let's go back to our activities screen, and once we get a little bit more money, we can arrange for a grand tournament to start racking up that prestige that we so desperately obviously need. Pays me 50 so I can give him back Duchess Mathilde? Sure, I'll give her back. There you go. That's how I get my money, boys. Selling all the people I captured from my raids into Normandy. I do believe we should also learn French, so I'm gonna ask the French king himself to teach me the language. 16%. Okay, he really doesn't want. How about your wife, bro? Does your wife want me to learn the language? Too far to interact with. Princess Theodora of Byzantium. What? The French married the Byzantines? Come on. All right, in that case, let's go in here. Wait, no, that's not French people. Let's go to Normandy. Haha, Duke of William. How about you teach me some French, bro? 46%. How about your wife? Does she want to teach me some French? She hates me. What? Why do all these people hate me, man? I don't get it. How about your heir? I really want to get myself embedded in these parts of the world. Screw it. I'm gonna try and learn French from your heir. Why does everybody in your family look like they're about to go to war also? Speaking of, we need to get a better attire. Let's go to the barber shop, boys, and get this man into some better clothing, shall we? First off, that hair color is all wrong. Let's set up a proper blue hair color. That's more like it. Now he looks like a proper man gash. African religious clothing. Well, that definitely suits us, doesn't it? Look at that. Oh, you can see our nice pecs over here and huge muscles, because that's what we're known for, the muscles. We work out 8 days a week. Oh, look at that. There's new scenes now for melee tournament, Western tournament, tribal, Arabic, Indian tournament. That is so freaking cool, man. I'm actually really enjoying this. Falconry mows. What? Cave. Well, that's definitely where we belong. Crown Forest. Oh my lord, this is amazing. Mecca. Okay. Yeah, no. No, not man. And let's zoom in a little bit. There you go, boys. This is what I call a true mangash of the English. Let's take a quick screenshot of this bad boy here. Added in the Tours and Tournaments DLC is the ability to lower the cost for your grand tournaments by building different buildings. So for example, the barracks lowers the cost for hosting a grand tournament by 10%. Then the archery contest cost is lowered by 50% when we build the militia camps, 10% for the melee jousts and the horse races, and duel contests and the holding are 50% cheaper. Take note, some of these contests might not be available until we research later text or go into the different ages, but for the first initial tournament, I want to build a barracks, obviously. This also lowers the danger when we go on grand tours. So speaking of, let's actually start going on a tour now. Not necessarily a grand tour, but let's say go on a hunt, plan a hunt, and we have two choices, well, three choices here. We can do a regular hunt, falconry, or we can do a legendary hunt. But for that, we need to have their legendary sighting report in our realm. We don't have any legendary deer or anything of the sort sighted yet, so let's go for a regular hunt. This increases our hunter trait experience. We have two trait skills now. We got the venator and the falconer, and we gain this by doing more hunts, be it hunting deer or hunting falcons or whatever. Actually, I think the falcons hunt something themselves, right? So I guess it's hunting with falcons, really. All right, confirm the hunt. Now we have to select where exactly we want to go hunting. Let's say Lichtenstone seems like a good idea. This means we're going to get this screen here where we have to choose a path. We can customize the route. So if we click that, we see the departure and the destination. Of course, we can add a detour and we can go somewhere else beforehand. We're not going to do that, obviously. We just want to have a quick trip over to Lichtenstone for now. We're just going to apply this. If you see on the map, it shows you the percentage of danger. So going through these forests here, it's going to be 14% chance of danger, 20% around the Lichtenstone area, and 40% danger in the Norman Cross because it is a wetland. You can mitigate that danger by adding traveling options. So say hiring mercenary guard increases the safety and the speed by 20%. So there you go. Now we are down to 1% chance of danger and 12% in the wetlands. We can also add more stuff here. So say for example, hiring a forder is going to lower the wetlands modifier. So boom shakalokos, and it's now 1% all around the entirety of the trip to the Lichtenstone. Mercenaries are a little bit expensive, so I'm going to change them up with Forest Guide, and it has the same effect, and it is a lot cheaper. I'm going to set up a Caravan Master, and I'm going to make withheld my Caravan Master here, appoint him. We can also increase success chances by paying for better attendance. Same goes party size. Increasing the party size gives us more prestige on completion, and all courtiers and guests join rather than just unlanded knights and lazy or martially educated courtiers and guests. So let's go for both of these options and let's start the hunt. Let the hunt begin. It's gonna take us 10 days, and that is absolutely adorable. Looking at that little character, I feel like that actually shows what our character looks like, doesn't it? Now we have 43% success chance. I'm actually curious why. We have a lot of modifiers. Why is it so low success chance? We also can see the guest list, so we can check who exactly is coming with us on this particular hunt. And let's go ahead and establish our camp. It's going to take a few days here to do the hunt itself, and then the conclusion is going to take a couple more days afterwards as well. I really like how they did the interface for this one. It makes it feel a lot more inclusive, makes it feel like you're a lot more a part of the actual hunt. We do have mild peril, but we get mediocre prestige, or we have a few other options here. Harmless, trivial prestige. Yeah, you know what? Let's go for the first one. Might as well. Better than nothing, right? I guess this location is not the best for hunting, I assume. Oh no. Oh, somebody murdered someone. No! Saber, you killed this lady. What's wrong with you? Oh, you are disappointing. You must answer for this. Saber, you're gonna go to jail, bro. Medieval jail. Our hunt just failed. We are a disappointment to our mothers, but it is what it is. We'll still be playing this game. At least we did gain 3 trait experience in Venator, lost a lot of stress, gained some prestige, and a lot of people gained opinion of us. Every participating guest also gained some prestige. So that's it. Finish the hunt. We also get this skill advanced here. We're very, very close to the first tier of Venator. I'm kidding. We're not that close. It's there. We're working on it. We can also select our first diamond Dynasty Legacy, we could, for example, get the traditional sniffing wedding, which means we get 50% cheaper grand weddings and plus 15 bonus acceptance whenever we do try to go for a grand wedding. But I'm not going to go for that. I'm actually going to go for something a little bit more helpful in my particular situation, which is inheriting congenital traits plus 30%. This is pretty important because I do have really good traits. My spouse does as well, so I'd like to have my kids get those traits as well. But the moment to test our might has arrived. Let's try and set up the best tournament in the entire realm. Plan a grand tournament. We're gonna set this up in Oxford. I had the pleasure, by the way, of attending the Blenheim live medieval jousting tournament a few days ago. Thanks to Paradox for inviting me there, and I met with a lot of amazing creators. I had a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed the tournament itself. So if you guys ever are around Blenheim, or you ever want to go visit Oxford whenever the tournament's around, I highly recommend you check it out. It was really fun to watch. So now we have 5 slots here. We can add up to 5 different activities in the tournament. We have board games, horse races, duels, wrestling, archery, melee, recitals, and jousts. However, for joust, we need to have the horseshoes and arch saddle innovations researched. So because we don't have those, we cannot set up jousts just yet. It's a tough choice having only 2 contests, but I'm of course gonna go for melee first, and second one, let's say duels. I will be participating in both of these, and it's gonna cost me 200 for the time being to set this up. Let's go ahead and check it out. We're gonna be traveling over from London to Oxford to attend this, so again, we have to set up our travel options, mitigate the danger, set up our caravan master, and so on. I'm gonna set up my champion as well, namely Mr. Abondazio, since he seems to be the fittest of them all. If we pay for better accommodation, then it's less likely that negative events are gonna happen, and if we have higher prices, the prize artifacts will be of a very high quality. So in my case, I cannot afford any of these actually because I'm on the limit with my money, so I'll just go for whatever. We can also check what exactly we want our goal for this tournament to be, so we can befriend a certain person, seduce somebody, murder, recruit the knights, triumph, or recreation. I'm gonna go for triumph. We want to show that we are the strongest of them all and win this particular tournament. So let's go ahead and start this off. It makes it a lot more interesting seeing the character actually going to locations where they're supposed to go. I remember before, whenever you click pilgrimage, it's just like, it's not on the map. It's just something that happens in the background. Now you actually see it on the map. So we've arrived at the tournament. These are the tournament grounds here. We have the qualifications, progress to victory, as well as the favorite contestant, which is right now us, because we are the chattiest of them all. No time to lose. We have a few areas of the tournament that we can visit: the artisans' quarters, the tent camp, temple, village, and so on. Each of these give different events. So let's go to the village first, and let's see what happened here. A group of women have taken one of the houses as their primary weaving workshop. Oh, they're talking about Sambor, some person that did something bad apparently. I can learn of Sambor's secret, or I can just learn weaving. What? I get a weaving interest in Oxfordshire for 20 years. Weaving taxes in Oxfordshire for 10 years, or nothing. I'm gonna go for weaving taxes. If these women are gonna weave in my land, they better pay the tax, okay? We got tax for everything. We got tax for breathing. We got tax for smelling bad. We got tax for weaving now, all right? That's how it works in medieval England. Let's also check out the tavern, see what's going on there. Another round, they say. People are having fun here. I'm not sure I'm okay with people having fun in my realms. Oh, looks like I can spend money in the tavern or not spend money and get some piety. If I do spend it, then every drinker gains 10 opinion or 5 opinion of me. Why is everybody an atheist? Hold on a second. This guy's an honorable atheist. This guy's a rational atheist. What? What is going on here? No, I'm not drinking with you atheist bastards. I'm gonna just get my piety and get out of there as fast as I can. Don't want to be associated with those atheists, right guys? And look at this, guys. We're getting so many contestants. 101 contestants have already arrived for the tournament. That is ridiculous. The melee has begun, boys. The melee has begun. Your champion, Abondazio, did not qualify for your melee contest. What? Oh no, Abondazio. You disappoint me greatly. Oh my lord. We just got the ability to sabotage the melee. My man here is half English, clearly half Romanian. Let's see. We got a fairly decent chance of sabotaging. We got to decide who we're going to be sabotaging though. Alexander, Sulian, or Siefler. see for us. Yeah, this guy. No, we're gonna go for Sulian. I feel like Sulian's the best one to sabotage. Let's go. My enemy has been dehorsed. However, I will play this fairly, and I'm going to dehorse myself. I'm gonna fight him on foot, basically. We do have 92% chance of winning this because we were just a prowess Chandlord over here. So hopefully we win. Let's see. There you go. Our score has increased moderately, and our enemy's score has decreased for now. Into the fray of the melee. I will win a soldier's victory. 75% chance I will increase greatly, or 44. Yeah, okay. Obviously, I'm gonna go for the 75% increase greatly. Thank you very much. Huzzah! We've won the tournament. Well, we've won the first part of the tournament, boys. Next, we gotta win the duels, and that's where the tough bit comes into play, alright? We got 56 days until the duel, so we can just roam around our little tournament town here of Oxfordshire. Let's go to the artisan's quarters. Maybe we can buy something of use. A Pope Priot clothing. Wait, what? You gain a fake papal tiara artifact, but you lose oh god. Oh, this is so bad. I'm getting a fake papal tiara. No, thank you. No, thank you. This is blasphemy. We don't believe in fake stuff from the Pope, okay? We respect the Pope in these lands. We don't want to get excommunicado. Oh my god, the guest list is absolutely massive. We got over 168 guests into this tournament. It's turned out to be a pretty good tournament, hasn't it? All right, well, the duels have begun. I am ready. Your champion, Abondazio, enters your duel contest, and I will be facing Bledin Mathfarabab. Who is this guy? Let's see what his prowess is. He's got 6 prowess and 10 martial. I am going to wipe the floor with him. Oh no, should I strike my enemy when he's on the ground? Yep. Nobody saw nothing. Nobody saw nothing. He's down, boys. I mean, look at this, man. Every single one of these options, I get above 60, 70, 80% chance of actually winning the engagements. So, yeah, I already got 100% progress to victory, man. I won already, bro. There's 25 days left, and I already got the score to win. I knock off Bledin Mathfarabab off his feet. Victory in my personal duel, and sadly my champion Abondazio has been knocked out. Ugh. All right, well, let's see for the finals what's gonna happen then. Oh, Sulian, yo, I'm against you. Didn't I like maim you earlier in this tournament? Sulian, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to knock you off your horse, bro. I mean, knock you down. You don't really have a horse. There you go. We got 100% progress to victory once more. Is it even a challenge? No, because we got like 50 something prowess. Everyone's got like 6 prowess, man. All right, we knocked out Sulian. I think we have one more duel left. A fight contest. Morgan knocked out Bosun. So now it's me against Morgan, I assume. Yes, I will face Morgan Comgal. Oh, whoa. Okay, this guy's got 17 prowess, 15 martial. He actually is fairly decent. Well, we have a choice here. We can pretty much win the tournament if we hit him in the bowls, or we can just say sorry and we don't hit him in the bowls. I'm gonna say sorry and not hit him in the bowls. I'm an honorable person, okay? And we're gonna fight this off mano a mano. Let's go. Okay, looks like I believe I won. That's 100% progress to victory, right? Even with his 17 prowess, it's nothing against my 50 something. Well, all right, well, we won the tournament, boys. We got 150 prestige, 50 ducats, gifted duelist for 5 years. What a joyous day. My first tournament. Now we also have to attend the ceremony in 12 days. I could give some money to Abondazio, but considering he lost every single engagement, I'm gonna be, no, I'm not gonna give him nothing. Get out of here, Abondazio. You suck, bro. How dare you be so bad at this freaking tournament? Why did I even bring you here? I had so much faith in you. All right, look at that. Look at all those juicy bonuses we got there, boys. That is amazing. So we have the prize ring from the tournament. We're gonna set this up. Fertility plus 20%, prestige, domain taxes, and night effectiveness. I am loving it. That's the first of my artifacts, by the way. I need to get some armor, weapon, or something as well. We could also sponsor an inspired person who is a metalsmith. So maybe he's gonna make some sort of interesting artifact for us that we can wear afterwards. Maybe some armor. Oh, what? Another 50 ducats? Is this guy scamming me right now? Okay, I'm gonna give you the money, but you better produce a really high quality item, okay? Well, Orly definitely made a pretty good quality item. We got 0.5 monthly piety, prestige, renown, short reign duration minus 20%, as well as seduce scheme power plus 12 with King Mangash's regalia. I think it's also about time we arrange a grand tour tour. Let's plan it, boys. We can do a majesty tour, an intimidation tour to gain some dread, or a taxation tour. I mean, you guys know me. I'm definitely the kind of person that does enjoy a taxation tour. Let's tax these bosos. Time to get all my money from all my realms, boys. Let's go. We're gonna be touring every single one of these vassals, and we're gonna be asking them for their dues. Let's go ahead, plan it up like this in order. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about there, boys. That is exactly what I'm talking. We're touring the entirety of South England. Let's go ahead. 5 months. So to plan this, we need to get the right travel options here, because we're gonna go through some really treacherous lands. We got a lot of forests. I'm gonna get the mercenary guards first off, because that's gonna increase the speed, so it's gonna take a little bit less. We got 146% speed now, so that is pretty significant. And let's see what else. We have marshes, wetlands, and that's it. No, actually, we pretty much just can do this with the mercenary guards only, but I'm gonna hire somebody else as well, just in case. I'm gonna get the cultural ambassador that gives me high diplomacy, because, you know, I'm renowned for my high diplomacy. The grand tour has started. Let's watch our character on the map travel around everywhere. Oh, it's already begun. Life of a ruler. All right, sure. 150 prestige. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do at all. Let's see what happens in the first court here. The barony of Dover. Oh, what a great welcome. Let's begin. I already gained a lot of stuff, including loyalty from Duke Leo Wine. Perfect, perfect. You better be loyal, bozo. Or I could use this as an occasion to befriend Abondazio. Yeah, sure, I'll befriend him. I actually could use this as a way to increase the opinion of my dukes, so why not? Let's do that. Even though he's not paying me as much as I want him to pay, him having a higher opinion of me is actually more important. So I guess taxation tours are not necessarily really taxation tours. Them feels when he's trying to be sneaky, but because I got so much prowess, I got 100% chance of counteracting his sneakiness. Hey, I managed to win the chess game, boys. I gained 4 trait experience and wit. That is pretty good. I also can change the intent of my particular grand tour. I can go for recreation, leisure, altruism, or justice. But as you guys know, I will be mostly just justicing and stuff, yo. Oh, I see what's happening, boys. So after my whole conversation with the first duke here, I ask him to pay. So he's gonna pay me 75. That is really not bad. Or I make no demands and I gain some opinion of him. I mean, he gains some opinion of me. Time for the tribute. Give me my money, bro. I love you, but I also want your money. Duchess Ursula becomes your lover. Who the hell is this? Oh, it's his wife. Yeah, sure. Nobody saw nothing. Moving on. Taking the man's money, taking his wife, secretly taking his horse as well. On my grand tour, I encounter Ulf of Wiltshire. I have bested dozen of men in combat. Honestly, all those fights were dull. Here I am on the road looking for someone better than me, someone I can learn from. You might be less valuable after I win. All right, let's see. Let's win the battle first. And I recruited him. There you go. I recruited Ulf as one of my knights. That is amazing. He's actually not too bad. 18 prowess, 19 martial. Holy schnapps, that is really good. And we just arrived in Dorset. I gain 8 ducats from simply entering, and let's start our interaction with the Duke of Dorset, or Earl Edmund. This kind of reminds me of the Edmund from the Game of Thrones. I hope it's not even remotely similar to that guy though. He wants to take me on a hunt. Yeah, sure, let's go on a hunt, bro. I'm always down for a little bit of hunting. No, Duke Leafwine has found out I was sleeping with his wife. Oh, this is horrible. Oh, whatever am I gonna do? Oh no. Oh, this is unbelievably bad. Oh, 41% chance to imprison him. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to stop seeing his wife. Alright, bro. Alright, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let's put it behind us, shall we? Let's put it behind us. I am the better hunter, and he gets impressed. Wow, is that how it works? You just say I'm better than you and people are impressed? I wish that was the case in real life. Hey! I'm better than you, so you better subscribe, okay? You better subscribe because I'm better than you right now. I have to say that was a pretty interesting hunt, so I'm not gonna tax this guy. I also want to get good relations, at least with one. I slept with the other dude's wife, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna rebel after this grand tour. Need to have some people on my side as well when that happens. Time to check out Devon. Who is this? Countess Gida Torgababer of Devon. I do love me some Anglo-Saxon names. They're very easy to pronounce. I gain 1,600 prestige from this event. What? Grand Tour gives me what? Hold on. 2,000 2,000 prestige if I get level 4 tour taxation. That is honestly, holy snaps. Exploitable as well. Oh no, Duchess Ursula, the wife of Duke Leafwine, has given birth to a son, and we both know it's my son. Oh no, no, what have I done? Oh, this is no bueno, boys. I must be careful about this secret. Very, very careful about this secret. Can you imagine, historically speaking, how many people were not the sons of who they thought they were, but nobody ever found out, right? Like, so awesome to have DNA tests nowadays, for real, bro. Oh, I'm getting a fine spear. That is my first weapon. Sure. Let me equip that as well now. Ooh, fine spear, boys. Fine spear time. 3 prowess, and we also have the Anglo-Saxon regalia, but I'm not gonna use that. I already have a better regalia. You know what? I can give it to you. Sure, you can take that. Oh no, the Archbishop is choking. I can save him, or this isn't really my problem, is it? What's my relations with them? 13 relation. Oh no! I didn't know how to do the Valheim maneuver, or whatever you call it. All right, people of Norfolk, it's time for your tribute. Pay up. Gotta say, this Grand Tour has actually become pretty profitable. I gained 1,300 from this freaking tour, which is really not bad. And the conclusion of the Grand Tour, we finish it up with 2,400. Oh my god, that is a lot of prestige. Every country title within Edmund's realm gains plus 10 control, 450 renown as well for our dynasty. Every vassal visited gains 30 opinion. Oh my god, I actually love the Grand Tour. Honestly, I have to say, I wish you could do this more than once every 10 years, because the Grand Tour is absolutely insanely powerful. Literally my favorite new interaction, alongside the Grand Tournament, obviously. Let's go ahead and get the converged blood, so we get even more congenital trait increase. Now that we did the tour, I think it's also time we do a pilgrimage. Let's set it up. Pious pilgrimage or worldly pilgrimage? I'm gonna go for the worldly pilgrimage, and I'm gonna go to Jerusalem, boys. Yeah. No, that's too far. That's too far. It's very far. No, I'm gonna go to Rome. I'm gonna go to the Vatican. There you go. This seems fair enough. And we're gonna go through some really treacherous areas here, aren't we? I need to hire, instead of the cultural advisor, something that helps me through hills. So how about a mountaineer? There you go. Mountaineer means we got 1% danger chance throughout the entirety of this trip. We're gonna change the caravan master also with somebody a little bit more qualified, such as Abbondazio. Let's go with our favorite Italian boyo. How about, actually, hold on a second. What about Withrin? What's his qualification? 13-14. And Abbondazio, 21-11. I'm gonna go for Abbondazio simply because he's Italian. We might as well take him over to his Italian lands, right? And max out the cost here. Throng. Every interested character at court joins us on this pilgrimage. Up to 20 random pilgrims join your travel. I'm not able to get this because I am not patient and I don't have the pilgrim trait. So next time I do a pilgrimage, I can go for a contemplative rather than just fidelity. All right, let's go. Let's start this up. A Swabian commoner claiming to be the leader of a group of Catholic pilgrims would like to join us. Yeah, sure, why not? The more the merrier, as they say, right? Let's check how many people we have in our entourage now. 22 courtiers with us. That is amazing. Fishing in the Ligurian Sea. How many people can say they can do this, right? How about a nap? No, I'm gonna go fishing, boys. Let's go get some fish from the Ligurians. Some proper Ligurian cods. I'm not even sure if they have cods there, to be honest. Pilgrimage delayed by 10 days. This is God's will. Sure. It's probably not the fact that we're fishing in the Ligurian Sea for sure. Clearly not. All right, well, looks like we've made it to the Vatican. I have walked the holy path. I gained the trait Pilgrim, and there you go. We can get this trait up to level 2 eventually. All of your entourage members gain the trait Pilgrim as well, and you lose 14 stress. And look at all these chat lords here on the pilgrimage with me. We gotta go back home as well, though, so not yet done. Worldliness achieved. Oh, right. Cultural acceptance up to +7. Sadly, I could not read what the plaque said on my pilgrimage because I'm not educated enough. But I can squash people's heads, so that counts for something, right? Oh my god, I got 1,100 piety. What? Okay, I am definitely loving this. Let's go back now, I guess. Also realize it's time for me to increase the size of my units here because I feel like some claimants might be challenging my right to rule, which is no bueno. We've reached the safety of London, and that's gonna be it for this adventure of Mr. Mangash. We've managed to get a lot of money, a lot of prestige, and a lot of renown from the various new activities that we've engaged in. And I have to say, guys, I'm really absolutely enjoying the Tours and Tournaments DLC. DLC. It really feels like the first proper big DLC for CK3. So I highly recommend you guys check out the link in description. You would be helping out the channel a lot, as well as you would be doing yourself a favor if you get the extra 3 DLCs for just an extra $5. That is a massive save in finances, and it allows you to basically get 4 of the biggest DLCs that CK3 already has if you have none. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, check out this amazing video up next. And I want to give a massive thank you to all of my patrons, channel members, and Twitch subscribers. I would not be able to do this without all your support.